Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. This handsome man is Apollo. He looked so pretty up on his mound. I was walking towards Frankie, but I had to stop when I saw this guy. Good morning, Deb. I'm just having a chat with Apollo. Hi. Yeah. Good morning, Dee Dee. Good morning, Karen. Yeah. I was on my way to see Frankie. We're gonna watch him eat breakfast this morning. Kathryn will come out and feed him. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Rachel. I know. Apollo just got his supplement, so now he's really ready for breakfast. Yeah. Happy Monday, everybody. Behind me, I hear some bobcat chirps. Hi. What are you doing in there, Moses? Are you chirping? This is Moses. We were making our way over to Frankie, but I got distracted by all the cute lynxes and bobcats. We are gonna go see Frankie though, and we're gonna watch him have breakfast, so I'll make my way over there in a second. Moses, what are you doing? And I'm gone. I'll go back to Apollo for a second. Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Rochelle. Happy Monday. What are you doing, sir? Apollo is amazing. He's actually also from some of our original rescues in the 90s. Came from a fur farm. Good morning to Alaska. Hi, Judy. Hi, Patricia. I'm so ready. Time for breakfast. So everybody's out doing lockouts and morning meds and supplements right now. And I was on my way to take you guys to Frankie, but you can't pass Apollo. Yeah. What you doing? Amy, I knew it wasn't going to take long. Kathryn and I were cracking up about how everybody gets fixated on a cat or two. Obviously, you know, he's having problems, but we're trying to have Armani's birthday party yesterday, and I just have the comments roaring at me about what Cameron's doing, and we're singing happy birthday. But from what I understand, Kathryn said he ate about 2 pounds last night, and he took the majority of his meds. So. But we take it day by day when the cats get older like that and start having issues. So, but I can say that Cameron did eat about 2 pounds last night. The enrichment committee made him some liver flavored popsicles as well. He seems to really, really like those. Apollo! Where are you going? All right. Well, I actually see Frankie now. Yeah. Good morning, Robin. So Frankie lives back here, so you'll see that that is actually the entrance to the sanctuary from the gift shop. So the tours actually come out that way, so he could potentially be one of the first cats you see. Good morning, handsome. This is Frankie. I'm coming in there. Don't you worry. I'm not sure what you're talking about when you're referring to a sister, so I'm sorry. Hi! Hi, Mr. Man. You keep that face in there. Hi, cutie pie. Yeah, so this is Frankie. He came to us this past Thursday from the Bush Wildlife Sanctuary on the east coast of Florida. Carol had actually gone there to pick up a baby bobcat that we have a part of our rehab program. Yeah, and then we were able to convince them to let Frankie come live here because he wasn't getting along with his neighbors. He's super smart. He already knows what lockout is. He's so happy. You're a busybody this morning. He's eating well. He's enjoying his sickles. He's exploring a lot. He's finally figured out what his coolaroo is. Thank you so much for your donation, Bernie. Oh, cool, Jeff. I'm glad that you got to come here and you enjoyed it. Yeah, it didn't take him long. He's been playing with enrichment. He loves that big den. That was the den that Running Bear and Little White Dove absolutely loved. We have a lot of cats that can fit their faces out of a 4x4, but they can't get their shoulders and all the rest of them. Hi. The thing I absolutely love about Frankie is that bobcat tail never stops wagging. It is so cute. Very expressive. Well, thank you, Jamie, for the donation. You're getting donations, Frankie. I came out with my nice camera yesterday and tried to get some professional photos of him, and this is about what I got. He either wanted to be way too close, and I can't get that close to them, and then all my photos have wire in them, or he would just non-stop be moving around and he'd be all blurry. So, good morning, Nancy. We're hanging out with Frankie. He already totally understands that breakfast is served in the morning. He's such a good boy. Yesterday he was very chirpy. Everywhere I would walk, he would follow me. I think he likes Apollo too. He can see Apollo. Cameron is 17. He would be 18 in October. Exactly, Nancy. It's not easy, but that's why you use a really nice professional camera and you get your settings in place. And I just kept trying to outrun him. I would try to go to the opposite side of the cage. That way when he'd start running towards me, I might be able to get a couple shots in. He's just a busybody. Yeah, are you so cute? Yeah, he's ready for breakfast. He learned what that's all about already. Look at that tail moving. Are you making silly noises? Yeah. No, this cat was basically raised around a human presence. He is way too used to people, and he looks at people as a food source, so there's no way he would survive in the wild. He's also quite a bit older from what they told us, but we're a little foggy on for sure what his age is. They started out saying he was like 18 to 20, and then they backtracked and said he was like 12. When Jamie saw his teeth, she thought he looked a lot younger. So unfortunately, like a lot of our rescues and like a lot of the cats we take in, everything before him being here is going to be a little blurry. He loves sickles. I don't know, you can see his paper enrichment there. It's got spaces in it. Don't know if he's figured that out or likes it. He really does seem to like Apollo. I noticed this yesterday morning too. If Apollo's out, which you can see him in the far distance, then he hangs at that side of the enclosure. Frankie! What you doing, big boy? You're such a cutie. He knows the drill. So let's go see who else we can see that's out and about and active right now before everybody gets fed. And we're gonna come back to Frankie when Kathryn comes out with his diet. I made his breakfast this morning, so he's getting some chicken necks and some cut up beef, and he's also getting some mush. This is Frankie. Cutie pie. Yeah, you're already super talkative. So let's see what Smalls is up to. She's always super entertaining in the morning. So let's see. There she is. Oh, and she's eyeing something up in the sky. My guess is it's a squirrel. Hi, small girl. What you doing? All right, we'll come around. You stretching? This is Smalls. She is one of the most beautiful female bobcats. Yeah, and you're a squeaker. She's very talkative also. And behind her is Nabisco. This is Nabisco. Hi, Biscuit. Hi, Pumpkin. What are you doing? You talking to Smalls? As you can see, they can see each other across the way. Yeah, they're bad influences on each other. They both get their morning zoomies at the same time. So Nabisco's the one over here and Smalls is over here. And I can hear Mrs. making racket over there. Yeah, Karen, when they came in, their crates were mislabeled. As I just mentioned with Frankie, when you get rescues in, a lot of the bookkeeping is very sketchy. So it's pretty hard to actually find out where some of these cats had originally come from, how these people acquired them. The lines get a little blurred. And we just do the best we can to appreciate them with the information that we have. Hi, Smalls. Hi, Pumpkin. Yeah, show your butt to everybody. Yeah, she's watching a squirrel. Thanks. Everybody talks about my voice, and it's a huge insecurity of mine. I hate hearing my own recorded voice. Quit showing your butt. But a lot of people say it's cute. Afton said she wants me to read her a bedtime story and record it so she can listen to it because it's so adorable, and I think that's hilarious. But everybody out here has their fun baby talk cat voices. I love Kathryn's. That's one of my favorites. You can see cats moving around in the background. That's Moses and Bailey over there. They're heading to the side of the cage that their feeding lockouts are on. And behind us, you've got Nabisco still, and then you see Mrs. Let's try to see Mrs. Mrs. Hi, Pumpkin. What are you doing? You get that log. Get that log. So these two are already separated for feeding. Any cats that do live together in the same enclosure, we do separate at feeding time. It reduces the risk of them ever fighting or injuring each other. That we certainly don't want them to feel like they have to fight for food. So they're separated for feeding, and then they're put back together once they've finished. We lost her. Biscuit. Thank you, Katie, for the donation. What is that? Nabisco's digging for treasure. Hi. What are you doing? Baby boy. Can't believe how big he's gotten. I look back at the photos and videos I had of him when he first arrived. He was so teeny tiny. He was about 6 months old when he got here. You can see Smalls, how well she blends in with her ferns. You see a bobcat tail moving. We're taking it day by day with Cameron, as I mentioned earlier. I just don't know which way to look. You guys are all being so cute. This is Nabisco again. Yep, Noelle's doing great. She is scheduled to be released soon. I know Jamie is collecting all those details. Like with any release, we won't be talking much about it until it's happening, but if we've got a signal, we'll go live, and of course we'll always show you guys photos and tell you all about it. You are so silly. Did you come down to say hi? They are just busybodies today. Let's go see if Loki is out. I see Gilligan. There's Gilligan. Gilligan got his cage cleaned out yesterday. He was starting to be hard to see. He was living in such a jungle. Hi. Hi, sir. Poof. This is Gilligan. He's a Canada lynx. Skipper's up on his platform. Nope, I think I missed a question about probably the rehabs. We don't microchip them or tag them in any way, but Jamie will set camera traps and check in periodically on the area. Here's Skipper. Skipper. I think Skipper really likes to hang out on this platform now. I had never really seen him up here in the years past, but now that Loki is his neighbor, I think he's got a good visual on him from up here. Is that why you're up there? I'm hoping we're gonna check in with Keisha. Kathryn said she's gonna feed Frankie, which we're gonna tag along for, and then she goes out to Keisha after that, so we'll at least make the effort. She's been very moody, hot and cold. So we don't want to stress her out, and the most important thing is that she eats and takes her medicine. So we'll go out there. She has been eating. She ate 5 pounds yesterday. She's been taking her meds. She lays outside of her den and on platforms instead of hiding, which is great. Yeah, this is always Skipper's look at me. Doing up there? He's also got a very good visual when the keepers come his way with breakfast. Loki is obviously stalking something. What is it? He's in stalk mode. Well, the goal is to never have to catch or have the bobcats again. We're setting them free. Quit! What are you doing? I don't see anything that he would be looking at. But he's very fixated up there. Diane, from my understanding, we should be getting maybe 3 cats from Guatemala, but that'll take some time. It took Hoover well over a year to get here. Good morning, Leanne. Hi. Hi, Loki. What you doing, handsome? You're okay. He has become a little expert hunter. He's always chasing stuff. Always chasing something. I try to visit him a lot so that we can get him a little more used to people, so he won't be so scared and shy, but he actually does pretty good. You're actually doing really good, huh? Definitely are not a house pet. Yeah, well, there's a lot of red tape. There's a lot of things that go into moving something from country to country. I mean, state to state is enough work, so country to country is a whole other thing. Hi! This is Loki. He is a hybrid. He's a Savannah. He was not doing so well in an indoor space. Can I come sit with you? Let me come sit with you for a minute. Hi. Hi, cutie. What are you doing? Hi. Yeah, I know they've named the 3 cats, but to be totally honest, I try not to get attached or get my hopes up because so many things can change along the way. So from what I understand, we'll be getting 3 tigers from Guatemala, but there is no time frame on that. And we'll just take it day by day. Hi, Skip. Come back to you because you just look so handsome. Look how handsome you are. Yeah, he looks like a regular house cat, but he didn't act like one. Loki was a Savannah cat. You're now looking at Skipper, who is a Canada lynx. You always got your eye on Loki. Yeah. Let's go see what Gilligan's up to now. Might try to check in on Running Bear as well. There's Gilly. Keep poofing at me. Why are you poofing at me? Hi. Oh, I know, I didn't bring any treats today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's go see if we can find a Running Bear. We'll go the long way and pass by Loki again. Back here is where our old rehab bobcat area used to be. Those cages back there until we got the new ones built. I'm not sure which tail you're talking about, Lori. Here's Running Bear. Yep, lynx have short tails like bobcats, but the way to tell the difference is that... Hey, Running Bear! Hi, sir! Hi! Pumpkin? I know, you tell me. The bobcat has a white under its tail, whereas a lynx has, it looks like they were dipped in black ink. This is Running Bear. What are you doing? Go back on the other side. As you can see, you saw he had like the white under his tail and Apollo over here. Hi. Yeah. No, we don't need to expand before we take in new cats. We don't have plans on building any new cages. We use our existing cages. So you can see how his tail is black all the way around. It looks like it was dipped in black ink. Crystal, Little White Dove and Running Bear are both my operant cats. I'll be totally honest, he doesn't seem a whole lot different without her. The only difference that I noticed is he used to really be interested in enrichment because she was really interested in enrichment. They were great cats to give, you know, spice bags to and perfume tubes. The few times I've given him enrichment since, he doesn't do a whole lot with it. But he's eating great. He still has his normal attitude when it comes to operant conditioning that I do with him. Yeah. I know, I'm just gonna stay right here and you'll keep walking in and out of frame. Yeah. So you can see Frankie running around in the background. No, we don't do any breeding here. The cats that do live together are spayed and neutered because we don't believe in breeding for life in cages. We're accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries, GFAS, and that means that we don't buy, sell, trade, breed, or touch any of our animals ever. They come here and this is their forever home. They live here for the remainder of their days and we take good care of them health-wise, feed them a good diet. Oh, I think I see Kathryn coming. Yep. All right, so we're gonna go feed Frankie his breakfast. Hello.
I figured if I headed this way, I would find
Yeah, I've been in Bobcat land. Gate closed, there we go. All right, so Kathryn is our operations manager. And anytime we get a new cat in, they are on a 30-day quarantine. So we do a lot of observing them. They get cleaned with special tools and people that are signed off to do so. He's already got all this figured out.
He's ready. He already knows what to do. He's heard.
So he's getting chicken necks and some beef, and he's also getting mush.
I'm gonna grab my tongs and get that piece.
And you can see he's having zero problem. He's allowing us to be close. If you work with our rehab bobcats, you do have to have the rabies vaccine. And then obviously being up to date on tetanus is always a good idea around all these metal cages. And this is Frankie eating breakfast.
You're fine.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
You're
Come
okay.
on.
It's okay.
I'm gonna take my piece over here.
Yes, this is Frankie.
Hi. We gotta come back for more. It's over here. Good job. Over here. Good job, sir.
Frankie came to us this past Thursday, so he is officially our newest permanent resident. He really loves bloodsickles. That was a hit right off the bat. I don't think he's been picky about any food that we've given him.
No. Seems to be chewing everything fine as well.
Doing so good.
He's been cleaning his plate every day.
He is very beautiful. I tried to get photos of him yesterday, but he just wants to be too close. Gonna have to wait till he gets bored with all of us and stays put when we walk up to him. Yeah, he's not a candidate for a release. He's way too friendly with humans. Yeah, he learned very quickly that his lockout was his dining room.
Good job.
Not sure what you guys are seeing about a green water bowl. I think it's just the reflection from the tree.
Wow, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, like anything else, he's still getting used to all the sights and smells and sounds. He's in Running Bear and Little White Dove's old enclosure, so he's kind of in a corner by himself, which I think he'll actually really enjoy. I'll show you his water bowl again. It's just a reflection from the tree that is above him.
Yeah, clean plate. Good job, bud.
Yep, he's a little vacuum cleaner. Awesome. Well, are you going to Keisha?
I am, yeah.
All right, I've had many requests, so we'll see how it goes. Like I said, she's been very moody, and the most important thing is that she eats and takes meds, so I'm not gonna push it. If she gets upset, I will be walking away. But we'll at least show you.
Thank you. She took her meds this morning, so that's always a good sign when she's ready for meds. See how she does with her actual breakfast.
Yep, after feeding, the next phase of the day is cleaning. So we got our feeding routes out. Morning! Our smalls again. Cutest girls in the world. Here's what's left of the pyramid for cut. That's not a big hit. There's the Kitten Cabana. You guys can watch them all day long at explore.org. There are a lot of kittens. There's Thurston at Honey's Den. I think it's so funny how the cats find higher ground in the morning so they can spot the cart.
Watching for that feeding cart. Where she is this morning.
We are in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, is she in her grass? She loves that grass.
Aww.
She loves that grass in the morning.
Look how pretty, Keish.
Yep, every single one of our cats has a different story, and you can read all of those on our website, bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Probably gonna stay on the outside and give her space.
But here's Keisha.
So Kathryn said she did take her morning meds, so we'll see if she wants breakfast.
Lady. Hi. Yeah.
That
Got
was
a
a good
chop?
job.
Was that chops? Come on, darling. Good job, lady. Come on, my pretty.
So we thaw out about 500 pounds of meat a day. Each cat, it varies depending on their size, age, other dietary issues. Most of the tigers get between 8 to 12 pounds a day.
Oh, Lucy. That cannot be all your breakfast. Should try a little bit more? A little bit more.
update about the hammocks, so I'm not sure.
Another bite? Come on, pretty. That was not enough yummy. That was not enough yummy. Come on, my girl. Oh. Rumpies. Yeah. Come on, my girl. Oh.
I'm gonna give her some space. Let's walk over and see what Miss Kelly is doing. When she looks at me too often like that, I start to feel like I'm a little bit of a distraction, so I'd rather her eat.
Keisha! Keisha's being a good girl. What about you, Cully? You gonna eat that food?
Kelly likes to eat in phases, so she'll eat a lot of her bigger meat first, and then she'll go back for her mush. But when the vultures are out, like they are right now.
Hi, Cully. Hi, lady. Oh, have a good day. Cully doing a post-breakfast bath.
Yeah, I haven't heard. Last Thursday we had put a sign on the gate and we were expecting to get a call about them arriving, but they didn't, so. You know us though, we will go live if possible when they arrive.
Miss Cully. You a good girl? Better finish your food. Yeah.
Oh no, Tess, she's got it all under control. She does not need help with the bath.
Scary.
Khalid's actually very frightening because she's definitely our largest female tiger. And she always looks very sweet and nice. And then you put food in front of her or act like you're going to take the food from her and she's a totally different animal. We just had a new arrival, Frankie, who you just watched eat in this feed.
Yeah, she's a big lady.
Haven't checked in on Cam yet today, but he did eat about 2 pounds last night and took almost all of his meds. Did she?
Yeah, heading out to look at Cam. Do you want to?
Yeah, that'll make some people happy.
Not wanting a lot of breakfast, but he usually likes his sickle and his. Well, he doesn't like the lactose, but he tolerates it as long as he's getting a sickle. Gotcha.
So we'll go check in on Cam for those of you asking. I don't know if we have an official weight on Khalid.
I don't think we've sedated her since she got here.
Yeah, I don't think so. She's definitely one of our biggest females, if not the biggest. She's a big girl.
Big girl. I think she's probably in the 350 range maybe, which is big for our girls.
Thank you for your donation, Joseph.
Oh. Somebody's out.
So we're gonna check in with Cam. She might attempt some food with him. She brought him a liver sickle, and then he also has lactulose that we're trying to get in him to help him use the bathroom. same deal with this one. I don't want to distract him or irritate him, so I won't do a lot of talking. And if he acts like he's focusing on me, I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, the sickles are made with either blood or other various meat sources, blended with water and then frozen. And we used to make them for Zeus, where we would put them on a stick. And now Cameron's getting them.
No breakfast this morning, huh? We're not liking what's for breakfast? Are we not liking what's for breakfast?
Ooh.
Get ground beef. Ground beef.
Not liking that either. Alright, maybe sickle.
Tricycle. Maybe that'll get you started.
Main gate open.
He's starting to figure it out.
Yeah, he's on to our tricks. That's okay. Unfortunately, his response is to open his mouth wider.
Yeah, which kind of helps.
Kind of helps me, so.
What she has there is lactulose, and it would help him use the restroom. So we're a little worried that he gets a little blocked up with all that turkey, but it's what he loves to eat.
Actually, we were trying a different kind of sickle. It's a liver sickle because he likes chicken liver so much.
Seems like it's a big hit.
It is, yeah. He's really liking it. It gets his attention a little bit more than the blood sickle does. You can hear that rasping is actually his tongue basically scraping the sickle.
just glad he's not like
I know.
Mac.
I know.
Mac bites his sickles.
No, we're not liking it. I know. Sorry, bud.
Thank you, Paula, for your donation. Yeah, imagine how her fingers and her hand feel, because the amount of force that tongue has. Hard to keep it in place. Yeah, that is lactulose. Yes, of course, just like humans, when animals get older, they need different meds to alleviate different health issues. We're afraid he's a little constipated, so lactulose would help with that. No, you actually can't mix lactulose in with anything cold. You can't freeze it, or it actually loses the whole purpose of the medicine.
Or we would just give him a lactulose sickle.
Exactly. Trust me.
I would not do this if I could just give him a lactulose sickle.
Yep.
And he's not eating enough for us to mix it with any of his food. We could load a turkey up with it, but it's probably going to drain out before he would eat the whole turkey. So we're also trying not to do anything that would cause him to not eat, because we already have trouble getting him eating. So, well, he's a little annoyed at this. He's at least still going with it.
Yeah, always a good one.
That's a good one. Thanks, bud.
Pretty good, bud. Thank you, Stacy. Yes, Kathryn is amazing.
I don't think Cameron thinks I'm not. Oh, I think Cameron's pretty tired of me sticking stuff in his face.
Yeah, Cameron would be 18 in October this year.
Bud. Oh, we're grumpy now. Come on, we got a little bit more.
The syringe has lactulose in it,
Come on.
and he has a liver sickle.
No. Your patience is over with.
Kathryn, could you switch the frequency?
Now it's a little bit of bath time.
Could you give me just a minute?
Sure.
You did pretty good, bud. Take my chicken.
Well, that bald patch is actually from his procedure that he just had.
Yeah, you it's just kind of worrying it.
Oh, you definitely want that, bud.
Come on. Come on, my bud. Come on, my bud. This one's almost too big. It's almost too big. Come on.
Oh, Cam.
I know, that is Cameron for I've had enough of you. No? Alright.
I'm gonna try again in a bit.
We got a little bit
Thanks.
accomplished.
Thanks for partial cooperation this morning. Partial cooperation.
Yeah.
Partial cooperation. I'll take what I can get.
All right. Handsome boy. I know. She'll be back. You know she'll be back.
Alright guys, well I'll leave you here with Cameron. So if you guys go back to the beginning of this, you'll see Frankie, and we fed Frankie breakfast. You'll see some Keisha time. We hung out with quite a few of our bobcats. We hung out with Kali for a bit, and then we made our way out here to Cameron. So we'll keep you guys updated. Zabu is actually behind me. She's separated out for feeding right now, so she's somewhere over there. You know her, she's pretty chill and patient. Actually, I see her right now. We'll walk up to her.
We'll walk up to Boo. Hi, Boo Boo. Hi. You better tell him to eat.
As you can see, they just have a separator door down at the moment.
Boo Boo, you're such a good girl.
So she was actually over here eating breakfast behind us while we were with Cameron. So anyway, I have lots of projects to do today, so I'm glad I got to show you some of our picky cats that everyone's worried about, as well as Frankie, our newest addition.
All right, Cam, everybody's rooting for you.
All right, so I will see you guys later. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who shared and helped me answer the questions as well. This will be on our Facebook page, so you can go back and watch it from the beginning. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you.